Day in the Life of a Japanese Mechanic. It's by the great Paolo channel. We watched a few before, like Day in the Life of a Cosplayer, Day in the Life of like Arcade Machine, I think. Arcade Machine employee. So now a mechanic. As always, let's just, be impressed by, how freaking perfect, organized, and professional everything is compared to probably like any kind of mechanic place in our country. I mean, that's what I felt with like some of these videos so far. Like, there was one that I watched once about like a company, once that I watched about like an auto worker, and yeah, like, it's Japan, so you kind of expect it, but it's insane and they might play it up a little bit for the video, but the level of like professionalism and procedure being followed that they have compared to like, my country, or I imagine most country, it's insane. I mean, yeah. Let's watch this, the day in the life of a Japanese mechanic.
This is the day in the life of a Japanese mechanic.
Always with his great smile. Sitcom and show. 7 AM. Seasoned anime fan too.
This is Yuta, 25 years old, living in Chiba, part of the greater Tokyo area, and he's just waking up for work. He lives alone in this one LDK apartment, and if you haven't noticed, he loves his anime, often visiting Akihabara when he's not working. Anime is such a popular hobby for Japanese adults under 30. It's currently the only growing entertainment category, catching up to the top 2 variety shows and movies. This is what you usually eat for breakfast.
Oh, he's a VTuber fan actually.
Category catching up to the top.
I see I see another live wall over there. I see Ayame, Korone. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The video is from 2 years ago too. Nice catch.
2 variety shows and movies. This is what you usually eat for breakfast?
そうですね。基本は朝パンを食べてますね。ミルクティーは1日だいたい3本か4本ぐらい飲んでますね。
Wow, he sure loves his milk tea.
Milk is nice.
How long does it usually take you to get ready?
だいたい30分ぐらいですかね。
I love his room. I mean, all the stuff on the wall reminds me of like my old room. Except like, I don't know if I like that he's leaving a lot of space in between everything. I'm not here to criticize, but yeah. Like all the white space in between was literally what I was trying to like fix in my old room by like, literally like putting a bunch of stuff over each other. So like there was no white space, but it doesn't look just like a bunch of, A4 paper next to each other perfectly lined up. So that's my criticism. You need to cover the wall better, yeah. No white space.
Unlike the 40 million train commuters in the greater Tokyo area, Yuta drives a 30-minute commute to work every morning.
Nice car.
So Yuta works as a seibishi, in English, mechanic. He attended a specialized 4-year professional school, Saitama Automotive University, earning a degree in car mechanics. He was hired straight after graduation, common in Japan, as 91% of vocational school graduates secure a job, and currently in his 3rd year as a mechanic.
Good morning, y'all. I'm back with another day in the life. Super excited for this one. Just a little bit different than the usual, but it should be awesome regardless. Yuta should be coming down the stairs right now. Let's see how he's doing this morning.
Okay. 8 AM. Does it start at 8:30?
Good morning. Did you sleep well last night?
そうですね。昨日は5、6時間ぐらい寝れたっすね。
So Yuta works as a mechanic at Isuzu Motors, one of the oldest automobile manufacturers in Japan since 1916. These days, they're best known for their commercial vehicles like trucks and buses. But interestingly, the company itself started off as a department within a shipbuilding company, which over many years transformed into the company we know today, with more than 36,000 employees and crowned the #1 truck seller in Japan.
Wow.
Before clocking in, Yuta is required to check his temperature as well as do a breathalyzer, as he'll be driving trucks today.
Oh, fair enough. That's already something. I mean, he has to check if he's drunk or not coming in. I mean, like, that's like already such a good move, right? Like, every workplace I've been in, like, I've worked with people coming in literally fucked up at 8 AM in the morning. I mean, they were drinking since like 6 AM or something. So, yeah, that seems like a pretty good thing.
Wow, that's a lot of uniforms.
Wow.
Are these all yours?
そうです。この棚のやつが全部自分のっす。
Wow.
At his company, it's important that all their employees present a clean appearance despite working in a garage. So they employ a cleaning
Right.
vendor to wash their uniforms every day.
Like, that's actually what I was gonna say. Obviously, you could say they cleaned up for the video, right? Or something. But, any garage place I've been, and I've been to some that were, like, not as bad, but even then, like, everything is full of, like, oil on the walls, and there's, like, posters of naked babes, and, there's, like, just the ground is, like, full of, it's, like, dark and dirty, which is, you'd expect from the garage, right? So it's insane to see how clean this is. I mean, even though this is, like, a back room, it's still insane. But that's what I expected, I guess. Of
Before
course.
the day starts, all the staff gather for Rajo Taiso, meaning radio exercise, a typical Japanese calisthenics guided by music, one of the oldest customs in a Japanese workplace, still practiced today.
Okay, seems like a nice thing, yeah.
Every morning, the staff have a Zentai Chore, a traditional Japanese all-company morning meeting to discuss news and announcements, followed by a recitation of the company's philosophy and behavior guidelines. And shortly after that, Yuta breaks out with the mechanics for a separate meeting to discuss their assigned task for today. Where are you going now?
そこにエコキュートの
Eco-cute. What a name.
点検備えを
First, he performs facility maintenance, a 5S group activity, common in Japanese companies designed to help build a strong work ethic as well as healthy working environment. 5S meaning organize, order, cleanliness, standardize, and discipline. What are you exactly looking at?
例えばその外傷損傷がないかとか、あとはその漏れパイプから水が漏れてないかとか。
What's this room?
この部屋は自分たちエンジニアの記録簿とかを書いたりする。
It's a critical part of a mechanic's job to
too clean.
record in detail
It
all
can't be
work
real.
performed, as it's even used for government records. Also, the room serves as a dispatcher's office where the mechanics get assigned tasks as they come in throughout the day. To start his first job, he brings along his rolling tool chest. In Japanese, it's called a caddy.
Caddy. Okay.
Look at all these trucks. Apparently, more than 70 trucks are maintained, repaired, and inspected by about 30 on-duty mechanics every day. Nice, he's gonna work on his first truck. Yuta's first job is to perform shaken, a vehicle safety inspection required by Japanese law, usually every
Fair
2
enough.
years to ensure vehicles are properly maintained and safe
Yeah.
to drive on public roads. Interestingly, trucks larger than a mini K-class truck are required to be inspected every year. Vehicle inspections in Japan are one of the most stringent and expensive in the world, requiring a 60-part inspection, including diagnostics. The base fee starts at about $500, going upwards to $2,000 for larger vehicles. How long is
Okay, that's pretty insane. $500, and you have to do it every year. Man, like in France, it's like every 1 year or two for your car, as I talked before. And like the visit is like, I think it takes like half an hour to an hour for the guy. And usually it's like 60, 70 euro, except if you fail, and then you have to come back and you have to pay an extra like 40 or something, which is already a lot. But yeah, 500. Okay.
it take to perform a shotgun inspection for a truck?
自分がやるサイズだと1時間から1時間
I guess the truck is a different thing
大
though.
型だと
It's a different
大
beast.
体2時間とか2時間半とかかかりますね
Yuta, why did you become a mechanic?
最初は乗用車一般乗用車が好きだったんですけど気づいた頃にはトラックが好きになってて
But why trucks?
なんかやっぱ大きいってかっこよくないですか
He always
The
loved
bigger
cars
the
since he was
better.
young. He used to even race his own car, a Supra, in the mountains, but got into an accident while drifting and decided it wasn't for him, which allowed him even more time to focus on his true passion,
A drifter.
working on oversized trucks. What's that?
これはブレーキのブリーダーって言ってブレーキの矢抜きをするときに使う機械です圧力をこっちでかけてブレーキを踏んでる感覚を出してあげてエアが噛んでないかを確認する機械です
Wow, he really
Okay.
knows his stuff. In Japan, to become a certified mechanic, candidates must pass one of 3 nationwide exams. Car mechanic graduates are able to skip to the rank 2 exam, while rank 1 exams are reserved for only rank 2 mechanics with years of experience. So for now, Yuto is a rank 2 mechanic working hard every day to gain more experience. Are you almost done?
Right.
あと少しで終わりますあと発煙筒の交換とあとドアフラッシャーこう割れちゃってるんでこれの交換をします
As part of the
Looks fine
Japanese
to me.
shotgun inspection, vehicles undergo a visual inspection and will immediately fail if it's far behind the manufacturer's set conditions, and is the main reason why in Japan, cars on the road are for the most part always in great condition.
So it looks like Ita's gonna be doing this for a little bit. So while he's doing this, why don't we take a break and check this place out?
All right.
So one of the things that I've always wondered is what's in a mechanic's caddy. Let's see.
A lot
Wow,
of
so
stuff.
many cool tools. Electrical
Yeah.
tape, calipers, a cutter, extra light bulb, a set of wrenches, a box of face masks, some adhesive, spray cans, and some screwdrivers.
This place is just so big. You can see behind me there's 10 to 12, maybe even 13 parking spots. It's crazy. Wow,
Oh,
look at
that's
this
more like
room.
it.
It's completely different
We're
than
seeing the
other ones.
dirtiness,
Let's
that's
see
more
what
like
this
it.
guy is doing.
Excuse me, can I ask what you're doing?
脱脂といって、表面の油分を取り除いてます。
To do what?
これからこのパネルを塗装します。
At this garage, they have a dedicated paint room.
If
and
interested.
this is their storage area where they keep the paint stock.
Tell me
for
which one you would
hard
want me to
repair
watch.
any truck
I might watch
damage.
it.
The paint room itself has a specialized ventilation system built into the floor, which quickly removes any excess paint or dust in the air. Have you painted custom colors before?
はいはいはい、キラキラしたやつ、それありますよ。
I like it. An oversized truck with bling.
Okay.
Oh wow, there's a huge truck over there. Let's see what they're doing.
Excuse me, what are you here for?
ベルトが泣いちゃってるんで修理で、はい。
Oh, it seems like the truck is in a dire need for repair.
ベルトが泣いちゃったんで見てほしいんですけど。じゃあお2階の方にお待ちください。
The belt, you mean like the-
1台ですね。
Now, the front
Strapping
desk
belt?
contacts a dispatcher to arrange a mechanic. Oh, I wonder what this guy's doing. Excuse me, can I ask what you're doing?
ベアリング洗ってます。
How many do you wash a day?
トラックによって
That's dirty.
個数違うんですけど、多い時
That's
だ
more
と
like it.
10個近く洗ったりしてます。
How long have you been with the company?
僕新入社員、今年入ったばっかりです。
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Okay, he's finished with the truck. As part of any inspection or maintenance, trucks must be cleaned before they're returned to the customer, which is also the responsibility of the mechanic. When he's
That's
done with
very
an
nice.
assignment, he creates a report and logs it into the database. And he also uploads pictures of the maintenance performed for customer records. Oh no, it started to rain.
I think it's faster.
How
I
are you gonna
mean,
get to the truck?
seems fine.
行くしかないですよ。
Run.
Now to the next truck. Wow, that's a humongous tire. Yuta says that since he often works on larger vehicles, many of the parts and tools are also large and heavy. So it's critical that mechanics at his garage are always cognizant of their surroundings, as a simple accident like dropping a part or getting fingers caught would easily result in severe injury.
Yeah.
Are you done?
はい。
Oh,
これ
Steve.
からお昼に行きたいと思います。
Finally, lunchtime. He usually picks up food from the vending machine and eats it in the break room with his coworkers.
Okay.
Did you bring that bento?
いや違います。会社から頼んでくれてるやつですね。
Oh, is it free?
ただじゃないですね。給料から顕引きされてます。
How is it?
You're not even sure.
It's common
You're not
for
even sure
traditional
if it's free or
Japanese
not.
companies to offer their employees reasonably
Damn.
priced bento lunchboxes every day for work, usually about $2 to $3 per day, so the staff can save on costs as well as time.
Okay, like $2 or $3 for that is pretty good. Huh? I mean, you don't have to worry about like cooking or going to like a more expensive place if you're close to that. Huh? That's not too bad. Huh? That's not too bad. Huh? I mean, I like it. Huh?
He has some time before his work starts again, so he usually takes advantage of this time with a short nap in the tatami room. Good morning. Have a good nap?
ストンと落ちた気がするっす。
Yeah. Super smart boss. Okay. Okay, okay.
After lunch, Yuta has a midday meeting called Chure. In this
Chure.
meeting, he gets assigned new tasks for the afternoon.
Alright.
What are you doing now?
午前中は車検やったんで、午後から点検の方に移ります。
Oh, that's his next truck. I think it's bigger than my Tokyo apartment.
A truck to live in will be pretty good.
And this time, they're using one of the 2-floor lifts in the garage. Yuta says that it's a little bit easier to go underneath a giant truck than it is to hoist one in the air. It seems like this truck is having maintenance, but this time he's working with 4 other mechanics on the job. Depending on the size of the truck
team.
and the amount of work, dispatchers assign multiple mechanics to complete the job. What's that?
あ、これ、エンジンオイル。エンジンオイルを今入れてます。
How much oil do you use?
32リッター。
That's a lot, huh? But it's a
Yuta
massive
says
truck,
that
so
the
that makes
garage
sense.
fosters a strong senpai-kohai or senior-junior relationship where he's able to easily draw on the experience of his seniors, helping him to quickly build his own skills. What's that?
次の点検する目安のステッカーになります
Nice reminder. In Japan, trucks are scheduled regular checkups every 3 months. What are you doing now?
3 months.
車検っすねさっきとはちょっと違って少しやることが多い
What's that?
ハブグリス
This is one of the many vehicles that won't pass the shotgun inspection simply due to normal wear and tear, which is almost expected, so it requires additional repairs and maintenance work to meet Japan's strict road safety standards. Obviously, it's going to cost more money, and is one of the reasons why many Japanese would rather buy a new car than to bear the cost of maintaining an older one after several years.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
I
where all
mean,
the parts are stored.
yeah.
Apparently, the company is known for always having parts on stock, despite having such a wide catalog of products. Even if the part is unavailable at this garage, any part thinkable can be same-day shipped nationwide. What do you like about being a mechanic?
そうですね物流を支える、仕事の手助けをしている、故障したのを直してやっぱ周りで配達しているのとか見か
It's
け
like
る
it's,
と
it's rolling because of me.
やってよかったな
What's the
Fair
most
enough.
difficult part of your job?
例えば音とか異音とかはやっぱ個人個人の
あーいやいや
感覚が違うんで判断するのがまだ未だに難しいなって思います
So it looks like Yuta's gonna be greasing up the tires just a little bit longer.
I mean, it's probably like an experienced thing. Like,
Let's go.
it takes you 20 years to have an idea of like when you hear some weird sound in an engine or something to be like, it's probably this or that. I guess that's a big experience thing.
Explore the place. This is so crazy seeing all of these trucks in the air. I've never seen it before. You have a dump truck, and then right there you have a long bed truck, all hoisted up. So
It's
this
one
is
job
what
where
it's
like, you know, I guess you have to, but you know, trusting that the machine won't suddenly like break and drop the truck on you, like I'm sure it doesn't happen often, but that's a lot of trust. I don't know if I have that trust. Yeah. I don't know.
Right there you have a long bed truck, all hoisted up. So this is what it's like on the basement floor, just underneath all of the trucks. Oh, that's a truck Yuta was working on earlier. So this garage is a final inspection area where they check the cars before they send them out. Hi, what are you doing?
車検の作業が終わったので完成の検査です。
In this final inspection, staff
Checking if the
review
other one
all
didn't
the
do a bad
items that
job.
were performed during the shotgun inspection or regular maintenance, plus perform several diagnostics required by Japanese safety standard laws. What does this do?
これライトの設
Check the brightness?
定あそう明るさの設定
The light brightness. Damn.
I wonder what's in this gray little shelter over here. Oh wow, this is the engine stock room, just in case a truck needs an entire engine replacement. Hi, what are you guys doing?
板金ですね。ここの修理するのにフロントガラスが割れちゃうので先にフロントガラスを外すその作業を今やってます。
Okay.
Oh, this mirror is wrecked, so sometimes they need to take things apart for repair. Bankin means a bodywork in English. The garage have dedicated workers responsible for bodywork and paint, since a special license is required to perform this work. Are you almost done?
まだ全然。今日は
Not at all. Damn.
Yuta, where are you going?
Also, did you see
全然。
the ground on this truck? That's more like it. Like the trucks were too clean so far. That's more like it. Look at that. I mean, that's a lot of stuff on the ground.
今日はちょっとできないです。
Yuta, where are you going?
これからお客さんに今回やった作業の説明をしに行きます
He doesn't only work on trucks, but as a mechanic, he's also responsible for interfacing with customers to share service information about their trucks. Apparently, Yuta participated in a customer service training course his first month working at the company to ensure all customers receive a high-level service each and every time.
Okay. IPM.
At the end of the day, the team is responsible for cleaning up the facility as they don't hire outside cleaning services. Now, all the mechanics gather for Shure, the final day's meeting. At this time, each mechanic is assigned jobs, but unlike most overtime, this overtime has a set finishing schedule. And it seems that Yuta has accepted an extra hour of work. Oh, it looks like he's finishing up.
お酒上がりますお疲れ様ですお疲れ様
So in a traditional Japanese company, it's customary for you.
He's saying like, "Excuse me for leaving early." Well, the guy just said that he stayed 1 hour more. Yeah,
to seek out his superiors and greet
Japan.
them when he finishes as a sign of respect, especially since he's leaving before them. And despite the
Yeah.
formalities, he's still able to finish overtime a little bit early, so he has the rest of the evening ahead of him.
お疲れ様でした。
Man, like every place I've walked in, it's like, you know, I can't imagine having to like literally go see like all the bosses and the hours up to say like goodbye for the day. Like usually, like I feel like you know, you just try to like literally avoid everybody. Like you just say goodbye to like the people you are working with, and you know, maybe the main boss guy that you work with, but otherwise, yeah, like, you know, having to go see everybody would be quite a pain. I don't know. 7:30. Bass. Rice.
Tonight for dinner, he's having leftover curry from the day before, as he doesn't like food to go to waste. Oh cool, he uses car air fresheners even in his house. I was wondering why his room smelled like a new car.
Okay. He's addicted.
Before COVID, he often hung out with friends and coworkers after work, but
Oh,
nowadays
Nagatoro.
he tries to stay home. Before COVID, he
He's a man of culture. I mean, Vichiba on the wall,
often
reading
hung out with
Nagatoro.
friends and
Alright. Alright.
coworkers after work, but nowadays he tries to stay home and read his manga. What are you reading?
これは最近読み出した「いじらないで長瀞さん」っていう漫画で
So it looks like Yuta's just gonna continue reading his manga and then probably go to bed at around 12 o'clock or midnight. But that's pretty much a day in the life of a Japanese mechanic. Let me know what you guys thought in
Okay.
the comments. If you guys want to help support the channel, definitely check out my Tokyo merch. If you guys have any questions about Japan or Japan travels, check out my Discord community. And if you guys want to see what I'm doing on the daily, then definitely check out my Instagram. Finally, if you guys want to see more videos like this, day in the life videos, hit that subscribe button and the bell button. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Alright. Okay, I mean, pretty interesting. As always, you know, it's really what you expect. It's like on a whole different level of like technology, cleanliness, properness, and procedureness, right? I mean, it's like that with every like Japan video is done. It's insane. I mean, you know, I've never worked in a garage myself, but I've been in one bringing a car or like going with my parents like to bring a car, and sometimes, you know, I spent like an hour or two or something. And yeah, like the difference is like, you know, like it's insanely, you know, dirty. Like the walls are like covered in different matters and stuff. Like it's a whole different level, and there's no like process of anything, you know, like, I mean, at least from what I've seen from just being there, yeah. It's insane, like, it seems like it's like that with every workplace. So, you know, it's always the same with Japan, right? Like, on one hand, it's like, you know, it's a perfectly well-oiled machine, but obviously, you know, it causes a lot of problem with, like, the culture overall, where, like, you know, this shows, like, maybe a good company, but a lot of companies aren't like this. This is all stuff like that tends to be cleaner, yeah. I guess what I'm talking about is probably I've been to, like, small, like, you know, personal garage. I guess that's the difference, yeah. Like, you know, run by some guy that when you come in, you know, he has like his sleeves up and his arm is literally black with stuff, which again, like, I don't especially mind. I'm just saying like the difference between Japan and like, you know, well, maybe in Japan they also have like some like personal garage as well, but yeah, it's a big difference. Very interesting video. Okay.